I am honored to present to you the Rushville Consolidated High School Class of 2022.
Alexander. Would you please stand, remove your caps, and join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag and now please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you, and you may be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce Courtney Jackman.
Dr. Vance, Board of Trustee of Rush County Schools, administrators and faculty of Rushville Consolidated High School, graduates, family, and friends. Welcome to the commencement of the class of 2022. We are pleased that you have come to witness this important step in our lives. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the class of 2022's valedictorian, Meredith Lawrence.
Good evening. I would like to thank all RCHS students, staff, and families for joining us in celebrating the class of 2022. Many days throughout this year, it felt as if it was receiving the same lesson from two very different classes. Mr. Haney would tell us time is our greatest resource and to use it wisely. After econ, I would go to W131, where Mr. Perrin would tell us to not waste our time and to enjoy the moments while they lasted. For those of you that never received these lessons, I would like to share them with you now. There's a saying that goes, enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Do not spend your time doing something you hate. Do what you love and spend time with the people you love. Life is too short for stressing over a single homework assignment that is only worth 5 points. Life is too short to isolate yourself from everyone around you. Life is too short to spend it with people who do not make your life better. Life is just too short. We may all feel so young, but we're graduating high school. We are starting our adult lives. We're growing up. Whatever the next step is in your future, enjoy the process. This is life, experience it. And don't forget, carpe diem. At this time, please welcome Salutatorian of the senior class, Hannah Strain.
Good evening. I would like to thank all RCHS students, staff, and family for joining us in celebrating the class of 2022. Meredith forgot to turn my page. Good evening, family, friends, staff, and the class of 2022. Welcome to the RCHS Graduation Ceremony. As your salutatorian, I am honored to welcome you to this event. Each student seated here has worked incredibly hard for this moment, and we thank you in joining us in celebration. I would individually like to thank a few people before we begin. My mother, for being the strongest person that I know. My brother, who always provided a break from studying to play video games or just annoy me. My father, who I always know loves me. My friends, who stood by me through it all. And too many teachers for me to mention today for inspiring my love of learning. Well, class, we made it. We wrote those essays that made us want to rip our hair out. We finished those math problems that we thought were surely unsolvable. We overslept, we underslept, but we made it. And if we can make it through high school and a global pandemic, surely we can make it through what life throws at us next, right? I mean, of course we can. We are the class of 2022. In theory, we can do anything. Well, almost anything. Those darn integrals. Without further ado, I give the microphone to our class president, Cora Owens.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and most importantly, the boys and girls who are graduating from kindergarten today. Today is a very special day. A quote from our kindergarten teachers in the year of 2010. Today is also a very special day. Today is the day that we go our separate ways. Today is the day that we have worked towards since our kindergarten graduation. So today I would like to congratulate all of my fellow classmates on a job well done. As I sat to write this speech, it was very difficult to come up with ideas that would allow me to recapture so many moments through our high school career. But as I sat there wondering of all the things I wanted to say, I was reminded of a quote that I heard at the beginning of the school year that wrote, "Remember this date in 5 years." This quote can be thought of in one of two ways. The first way being all of the moments we are living in right now. The fun times with friends, graduation parties, and the many lasts that we experienced during our senior year. Such as our last sports game, last FFA banquet, senior prom, senior homecoming week, and our last day of school. These are all things we will want to remember in 5 years. This is a quote that is a reminder that time doesn't stop for anyone. So take in these moments that we're experiencing. Don't look back and have any regrets. These are truly the good old days. The second way this quote could be thought of is by remembering this date right now, June 5th, 2022. Now let's imagine ourselves in 5 years at our class reunion, remembering this very moment and realizing what all will have changed and what all we will have accomplished. Most likely we will be thinking about this moment and how it would have felt like yesterday, as we all will be sitting and reflecting just how fast time flies by. So make the most of today and don't let the fears of tomorrow affect your future endeavors. Look around and take in this moment. Look at the people around you right now. Each of us have walked this path together, and we will forever be here to count on. Now, we may not made the history books, but we surely made some history in the Rush County School Corporation. Beginning in March of 2020, we started a historical journey through COVID, hindering our studies, time spent with friends, and being able to take part in the regular day-to-day activities that every high schooler should experience. Despite our run-in with COVID, I truly believe the class of 2022 made the most of our high school experiences, and we all became much closer than we ever had been in the past. Although we were apart and many of us in our own homes, we were able to connect through social media, many large group chats, and above all, those wonderful Google Class Meets. It truly has been a special opportunity to be a part of the class of 2022. Many of you may not be aware, but the class of 2022 is the smallest graduating class since consolidation. A lot of people may look at this as something negative, but I will forever be proud to be a part of a class that has turned into a large group of friends, and for some, a family. I am a believer that academics are important, but relationships are so much more important. Life is not going to be easy, but always remember where you came from and the people who got you here. Rush County, Indiana will forever be our home, and Lion Pride will always be a part of you. As we all go our separate ways, may we always be grateful for the people we grew up with and the teachers, parents, and mentors who built us into the men and women we are today. As I leave you here with these things to remember, I would like to end you with one quote that has really stuck with many of us all through high school, which was once stated by a wise and influential classmate, Mr. John Alexander. Grades are temporary, but swag is forever. Congratulations, class of 2022, and all glory to God. And now for the proud principal of RCHS, Mr. Robert Hadley will present the class of 2022.
It has been my pleasure to serve as the principal for the class of 2022. I congratulate you, thank you, and wish you the very best of luck to you all. You have had a very good 4 years, and as seniors, you have led us through an outstanding year. The people gathered here today are very proud of you. At this time, Dr. Vance and members of the Rusk County School Board of Trustees, as the principal of the school, I certify that the following students have met or exceeded all requirements of the Indiana Department of Education and Rusk County Schools to participate in this ceremony. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Matt Vance, Superintendent of Rusk County Schools. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hadley. Today is the official recognition that the members of the class of 22 have successfully attempted and met the criteria set forth by the Indiana State Department of Education and the Rusk County School Board of Trustees. I would like some vital groups to be recognized that assured today's graduation ceremony is possible. First, I believe it appropriate for the parents of the members of the class of 22 to be recognized. Would the parents please stand? The second group to be recognized are the members of the Rusk County School Board of Trustees. This group of individuals has played an important role as the elected policymakers for Rusk County Schools. The policies they set and the decisions they make set the direction for our schools to follow. The members here today with us, and please stand when your name is called. President, Mrs. Tammy Jackman. Vice President, Mr. Jeff Amos. Secretary, Dr. Steve Sigbert. Members, Mr. Kevin Banks, Mr. Ron Lineman, and Mr. Doug Marlett, the Rusk County School Board of Trustees. Next, the individuals to be recognized are the Rusk County School staff, teachers, support staff, and administrators. Without these people, the challenges of obtaining a high school diploma become even more daunting. With the teaching and support staff, administrative staff members here assembled today, please rise and be recognized. I also want to give a special thank you to Mr. Keith Perrin for reading the graduates' names here today. I also want to give a special thank you to the Rusk County Schools maintenance and custodial staff for all the work to get our facility ready the last couple days. Finally, I want to thank our senior class sponsors, Mrs. Julie Wainwright, Mrs. Diane Personette. They put in countless hours to prepare for today's ceremony and make it all possible. I also want to thank Mrs. Carol Fenimore, who's here tonight with us. It's great to see her and appreciate her assistance as well. To the class of 22, thank you. To the class of 22, it has been a pleasure watching you progress through school. You've been an outstanding class. In the future, you will be faced with many new and unique opportunities, which will allow you to learn and grow to a greater degree than you have to date. I challenge you to use the foundation that your families have provided for you along the way, along with the knowledge gained in school, to take advantage of every opportunity life provides you and make the most of it. I wish you the best of luck. You will now have your names read here to all assembled today by Mr. Perrin. You will receive your diploma and congratulations from Mr. Hadley and the members of the Rusk County School Board Trustees. Thank you.
Faith Owens. John Nicholas Alexander. Courtney Lee Jackman. Grace Audrey Muir. Meredith Lucille Lawrence. Hannah Arlene Strain. Jessica Riley Peary. Elizabeth Brianna Amos. Gabriel Olin Armstrong. William Dean Armstrong. Lane Michael Beard. Draven Alexander Bell. Ethan Lowell Bergen. Francisca Kristen Boyer. Caden Matthew Bradley. Sierra Jade Brown. Jacob Brown. Kerrigan Browning. Alan Dalton Bushy. Alan will be in the Army. Alan is in the Army. Michael Kane. Trenton Michael Capps. Jasmine Carpenter. Elijah Andrew Cassidy. Kara Michelle Chandler. Faith Ann Louise Coe. Tanner Colvin. Paige Destiny Connor. Bryce X. Crowder. Madeline Culp. Cora Ann Custer. Nicholas B. Doherty Jr. Gage M. Dickerson. Peyton Marie Dahl. Justice Earlywine. Jalen Marie Elwell. Tylen Irvin. Julia Ferreira Canero. Austin Gage Faust. Donna Ray Frazier. Harley Dwight Fuller. Caden Noah Gabbard. Audrey Claire Gettinger. Aritz Gomez. Madison Bailey Gosser. Savannah Marie Gray. Abigail Rose Green. Noah Griffin. Molly R. Hogarth. McKaylee Sue Hampton. Kevin Hay. Cammie Jo Herbert. Marlon Hirschberger. Emerson Hornsby. Kelly Howard. Jasmine Howry. Cameron Allen Jackman. Kaylin Jones. Brooklyn Paige Kennedy. Caden J. Kennedy. Callie Marie Kennedy. Olivia Ruth Elaine Kennedy. Austin B. Kidd. Kaiser Delane Merrill Kidd. Kevin Michael Keininger. Austin Cole Koontz. Lillian Elise Crodel. Jack Laker. Cora Lou Legier. Jackson Cecil Linville. Blake Lauer. Kylie Marie Macy. Curtis Mahan. Zoe Catherine Mann. Annika May Marlowe. Kaylin Joy Marsh. Shaylin Martini. Caden Richard Martz. Anthony Joseph Mio. Reagan Lee Meyer. Rochelle Diane Myers. Hayden William Miller. Jacob Michael Lee Moore. Reese Joseph Moore. Landon Morgan. Dylan Morris. Lexi Morris. Andrea Nicole Morrow. Christopher Van Allen Myers. Isaac Caden Napier. Allie Marie Newkirk. Nash Montgomery Paddock. Nakaya Macy Palmer. Nick Pavey. Chandler Pendergraft. Tyler A. Phelps. Emma Claire Philpott. John Pickett. Michaela Casey Queen. McKenna Ann Ralston. Christian Rebele. Megan Reed. Hunter Remy. Chandler Harley Reynolds. Chloe Elise Reynolds. Devin Patrick Richardson. Alyssa Dawn Ritchie. Lillian Nell Robinson. Haley Michelle Rode. Emily Grace Sadie Lee. Alexis Sue Schwindenman. Jonah Crosby Schubert. Adam M. Sizemore. Mariza Smith. Jenna Elizabeth Smith. Samuel Bradley Smith. Savannah Lynn Snow. Alex Franklin Spate. Kyle Jacob Stanley. Jonathan David Starkey. Nova Lynn Tackett. John Carter Tagg. Cassidy Tellis. Anne Marie Thoman. Katie Lynn Thoman. Alexis Todd. Dinah Marie Todd. Lillian Grace Truster. Desiree Nicole Tungate. Evan A. Turner. Quincy R. Underwood. Bosco Verwimp. Jana Vogel. Matilde Volpe. Thomas Warner. Chandler James Weaver. Caleb Allen Wells. Sophie Wessling. Caden Daniel Wessel. Savannah Elaine Westfall. Ethan Whaley. Malachi Whaley. Harrison Keith Wicker. Kirsten Rebecca Elizabeth Wilson. Brandon William Wright. Olivia Rose Yeager.
Parents, families, and friends, please remain in your seats until all graduates and school board members have exited the field. Will the members of the class of 2022 please rise? As the superintendent of Rush County Schools, with authority vested in me by the Indiana Department of Education and the Board of Trustees of Rush County Schools, I declare the members of the class of 2022 assembled here today in body and in spirit graduates. You may change your tassels.
On behalf of the class of 2022, I would like to thank you for everything you have done to help us succeed. To my classmates, be well, be safe, be happy, and have the best life possible. Until we meet again.
Thank you.